Hey all, been a while since I put out one of these videos, but I figure it's time to give you an update on what my channel is going to be doing for the next little while. As you probably have guessed, for like the number of Dark Rain 2 missions that are basically being shown right now, I'm basically getting very close to like the end of the Dark Rain 2 campaign. Excuse me. And I'm pretty much sure at this point the Sprawler campaign is more or less done, and we're just going to be moving on to like the last bits of the JDA campaign. Now, after the JDA campaign is done, that'll be it for that series, and they'll be doing something new. Someone a while back mentioned that they'd like to see some Heroes of Might and Magic on my channel, so I decided to indulge that wish, and I basically went to GOG to basically buy a few of like the Heroes of Might and Magic games. I bought 2, 3, and 4. 2 because it was suggested, 3 because it was awesome, and 4 because why not? Now, I'll note that in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, I didn't really think much of that game. I played it for a substantial bit, and I got through the campaign for a while, but because of how the game's set up, I was just basically getting like frustrated because of how the campaign sort of like it basically is built so that the early stuff, what you do, will affect what you do in the later stuff. And because of how I basically played it, I wasn't doing it very well in the later parts of the missions because I basically didn't have enough benefits from the early missions to keep going on. And I'll note that I'm going to play Heroes of Magic number 2 for a while, but I'll eventually switch over to Heroes of Magic number 3. And that's what I'm currently basically doing recordings of. And for now, I basically have videos going all the way up to like September for like the Heroes of Might Magic franchise after I'm done with Dark Reign 2. And then I don't know when I'm going to do it, but eventually I'll switch over from Heroes of Might Magic 3 to number 4. I'll show off a little bit about a bit of that game, and probably about around that time it'll be the new year, 2018, or very close to it. But we'll get to that when we get to that. On the other side of like the week, I have Tales of Magiel going right now. Now, Tales of Magiel is still going to be going on for a while. It's actually going to last until the end of August, and I have an idea for a game that I'm basically going to show after that. But I'm basically waiting for reasons, I'll guess say undisclosed reasons that basically tell you what that game's going to be all about. But note that basically by the end of August, that's when Tales of Magiel is going to end and something new is going to begin. And that new series is going to be, well, here's a hint. It's going to be very similar to XCOM and Xenonauts type of gameplay. And for those who remember Xenonauts, basically, you have like a team that you guide in a turn-based battle against an enemy team. And it'll be lots of fun, I hope. It'll probably be very brutal and just disappointing in some areas, but whatever. Alright, so that's basically, the main series I basically have on my channel. Now, I'll note at this point, I've been doing a whole lot of like showcase videos, and I want to note that I am like the type of YouTuber that if the developers send me a game key, I'm going to basically try and show them off the games. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of Wayward videos or really basically anything but showcase videos for like the past little while every Wednesday and Thursday. I'll note at this point that those requests for videos basically be shown on my channel are starting to die down, and basically starting to get some free time again. Now, I'm not going to jump right back into Wayward right away because I basically decided to indulge, some, nostalgia, shall we say, nostalgic feelings, and I jumped back into doing a little bit of abandonware type of explore videos. Basically, what happened, I basically got this game called Windward, and Windward's a pretty fun game for killing time. And it basically got me thinking about all the old games I used to play again. So I decided to go look through the abandonware titles to see if I can get any working. And I got a few working. Hooray! So you got to see a few more of the old games I basically got to play. Now, those games, I'll note that for some of them, there's actually going to be new games that I may buy in the future that basically build homework to some of these games. And that's just a hint. You may see some series in the future that are very much related to these games I'm playing right now. But we'll basically get to that when I basically get to showing them off, and that may happen right after this video, depending on if the developer decides to, if there's no developer showcase videos basically being offered to me, I'll start showing them off. If not, I'll basically keep showing off the showcase videos for next a while. But I'll note that at this point, right at this point in this video, there's actually a free slot tomorrow, Thursday, and if nothing's offered, I'll start showing off the explore and type of videos basically I have from that point on. Now I know that I have 5 or 6 of them, so there's not a whole lot of them, but there's quite a few. And then after they're basically done, I'll jump back into Wayward, assuming I don't get a whole lot of showcase videos after that. Anyhow, that's basically the plans for my channel for the next little while. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the current videos I basically currently have going right now. And, take care and enjoy.